Hello, people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Dominique, and once again, you're most welcome to my channel. Look, I know what I'm wearing, but I have to react to this video right now because I have been noticing this on YouTube, on this platform. It is about, you already know by the title, don't just jump straight to the point. To my background, I am a Cameroonian living in Germany, born and raised in Victoria Limbe, right? And maybe English, it was my third or fourth language. Let me count. I'm not going to talk French, Pidgin, English. So this grammar, what we call grammar, phonetics, was my fourth language. And there are others coming on top of them. So somebody went on fantastic favor and complained about her accent and everything. Okay. She should emulate. She should learn English and speak accent and fake and whatnot. Look, let me start from the beginning. Where does English and grammar and accent come from? English starts from England, isn't it? Or UK? Okay. In that same UK, you go to Manchester, the accent you listen to is different. You go to Newcastle, the accent you listen to is something different. But let's say there's British English. Let's just agree that there's British English, okay? Now, English came from there and then went to America, okay? You go to Texas, you are going to hear something different. You go to New York, it's something different you are hearing, okay? Now it is named American English, okay? So now they are allowed to have their own English. Let us go to Canada. You go to Canada, there's another language English you're speaking of. You go to Australia, how are we? It's another English you're speaking of. You go to New Zealand, it's another English they're speaking of. You go to Africa, what are they speaking? They are faking accents. And the funny thing about those fakers is they start the conversation with faking. After 5 minutes, you find a speaking pidgin. Like I had a situation where I was just like, Jesus Christ, at school. And let me tell you, I'm living in Germany, okay, if I haven't said that before. And I met like the whole department. You will find Daki, you cannot see Daki. So I met one Daki, she was my senior, Nigerian. I was like, oh Lord, thank God. Oh, you know when you stuck your stomach in, and once you are like at home, you just open your stomach. So when I saw her, I said, oh, at least I will crack my pidgin with her. And then she was talking, and then I thought we were talking our things, but she was just talking faking accent. And I thought maybe someone was there, like Oyibo. I thought, look left, look right. Are you talking to me? So why are you not talking pidgin? Abi, like I grew up where I grew up. There is a lot of Nigerian, mostly Igbo. So I speak the Cameroonian pidgin because like 90% of Cameroonian that I know, I agree with, and my friends I used to play with them, they speak pidgin. But there is this Nigerian hype now, but it was before. Like the whole old market was full of Nigerians. So I have that bridge. And even after this Nigerian film came, like Opesens Ozoko, the first film, we were the one watching. We were the one watching. So the whole world is allowed to have their own accent, English accent. Only Africa, they are refusing. And only when you speak the English, the one, then you get paid, like his wife. Okay. Look, we have a complex. We don't stand in our culture strong. And for me, as a YouTuber, a small YouTuber, by the way, consider subscribing if you can relate or you appreciate what I'm saying so far. I've been saying so far. I myself, like, I didn't study in English. I went to school in French, and then it was German. So, but I have a certain love for the English culture, the pidgin language. Like, there are some things you only, it's better when you crack them in pidgin. Like, anyways, I've already done it before in one of my videos. So when I want to watch a YouTube video, especially black YouTube, because there is YouTube and then there is YouTube black, meaning YouTube is white. So when I click on my fellow sister's video, even if it is Patricia Bright, because sometimes she also removes the Nigerian part in herself, although she was born in the UK, because everybody knows Patricia Bright. So when I am watching a black sister, I don't want to hear her. I don't want to listen to her. I don't want to hear fake accent or any kind of accent. I want to hear her accent, even if it is Zimbabwean, even if it is South Africa. I follow a lot of them. Ghanaian. Look, be you and stand in your ground, stand strong. So if I have the choice between somebody who is faking something and the original, where am I going to? I click out and then I go to the original. Like, I had this issue with a fellow Cameroonian. I love that woman. Like, I used to enjoy her channel, like, because she's Christian and she lived home and she was like doing YouTube the way I like it, like your space and your life as you live it. Kenya, you recognize herself. So all of a sudden she traveled abroad, and the accent in 1 week, it was another accent. I said, how can you remove your accent in 1 week? Even if you're removing your accent, your space. And because I don't give a thumbs up, and I don't, the only thing I do when I'm not enjoying somebody, I just go away. I don't watch it anymore, because it is time to sit down and watch. By the way, thank you if you have been watching me so far. So, and after like 3-4 months, she went back home and she was talking normally. All of a sudden, so I kindly wrote, I said, I'm happy you have your accent back. The way she came after me, I didn't even bother to answer. I just went like, if I have to choose between fake and original, I go fake. If I want to watch British people talking and be saying darling and whatnot, they are full out there on YouTube. They are more like, YouTube is for them. Let me tell you like that. So me, I know that my English is, like, I write better than I speak. I write, I understand everything. Like, even if it is Texas accent, I get it, which is not easy, by the way. So, but when I'm talking, when I want to communicate, and when I'm in my space, which is my channel, if I don't have that opportunity, that possibility to feel free there, look, and you comparing, like, the thing I hate the most is when somebody is sitting on African ground, eating African food, behaving European. Like, it is this upper class that doesn't allow people to respect us, because they do everything to please the others. How are they, like, even there is a German accent of speaking English, which is allowed, but they colonize. We don't even have anything anymore. We cannot even speak their language in our way. And it is our people who come after us. Look, get off our back. Really, just look, waka. As a Nigerian, we say waka, or carry a trouble, go. Let me say in pidgin, in Cameroon pidgin, like this. Let me, you see how emotional I am. Like, if you are a black person, I have that. I can speak British English. Like, I have that when I sit in front of somebody who doesn't understand my African accent, my Limbe accent, I remove the grammar from somewhere. But when you know that you're the people watching you, or even if it's somebody else is not African watching you, is watching you, that person is watching you because of a particularity. Let me put it that way. And that particularity is that you are black, you are a black woman, and what not ever, or you are a black African YouTuber. There are others. YouTube is full of a kind. So this little African, because it is now that we are discovering our, like, we are putting content out. We were on, first of all, we were just consuming. So there are a little of us like showing the head out of like putting content there. And this content shouldn't have our signature with our failures, with our imperfections. We should be like the white. And who is going to be black and African? Who is going to sit on that table if we leave our table and go and be fighting for places where they will not even allow us to sit there? Look, I beg you, first favor, I beg. Calm down. Like, she was pregnant when she was like, I watched the video at that point and said, please, I'm going to go and hold that woman and give her a hug. Like, calm down. And especially that part of her children, and she was there trying to explain and explain why she cannot speak English. You don't have to speak English, my dear. You don't have to speak. Like, when I click on those videos, like, I follow Adeze's space, I follow Kena, I follow a lot of people. I even follow how is she called? Dynamite. You get what I'm saying? Just because of that gist, because of that, that feeling of when she says I don't even get all the Igbo words because I've forgotten my Igbo. But at least sometimes she writes, just that spirit is why I'm watching her. It is why she's getting the views. And much of the views is not even from, like, the views and the publicity and the advertisement. Who gives that gives money comes from abroad, like, because it's YouTube algorithm. So and look, most of her videos, the videos she's showing the market, she's like, many of the YouTubers I know and I enjoy now just because I Google African YouTuber, Cameroonian YouTuber, and they popped up. Like, if I'm looking for accent speaking, grammar speaking, what not English, YouTube is white. There's YouTube and there's YouTube black. And there's a reason, because most of the people on YouTube, they are black. So people, Africans, brothers and sisters, we have the right to have our English accent. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is there's this Facebook group which I am. Somebody posted a picture of a marriage picture, like a wife. This agbada, and the woman tying lace and tying how is it called, this gele. I even tried to tie that gele here, and she was saying, is it okay that other Africans copy, like other Africans are copying Nigerian, Togolese, and Nigerian are too hype. What is wrong with us? Like, Nigeria today, ask the people from Maiduguri where they are coming from. They were former Cameroonians. The political fences are not cultural fences. Like, we are one. And I prefer my fellow African to copy a Nigerian, to copy a Ghana, someone from Ghana, to copy someone from the SA, to copy. Like, I live with Zimbabwe, and they are almost the same today. It's the same culture, like slightly the same. Like, you don't have to travel far to find a culture which has 2 or 3 aspects similar to yourself. Please stop it. Like, if you continue, I will be doing videos in this, like, sorry people, sorry, I just have to put it outside there. Like, it is too much, people, it is too much. We Africans, we are allowed to have our accent. And if you're on YouTube, be you. Do according to what, if you're like, and the same person who is complaining is watching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, many of your videos. So you are enjoying, but you are still complaining. So you don't even know what you want. And be saying, my wife is now working with, like, he uses, look, and it's a man, how they use a woman to destroy another woman. A woman's story, single story, to come and frustrate another woman. You see how men function? When we talk, you say we are feminists. Why are you not talking about yourself? But you are using another woman's level because you believe you can only compare a woman to another woman, or you can only use another woman to You people should stop it. I'm not going to get angry behind you. Anyways, this video is going to be too long. That was it for me today. Thanks for watching. If you related or you appreciated what I just said, help me and let me know it by subscribing and commenting and giving me a like. And if you didn't like it, please waka. Okay, waka. Stay curious. Bye. Love ya.